Some people say Christians don't look at all the evidence. They say we ignore facts. This is not true. We look at the same rocks, fossils, and animals as secular scientists. We all see the same world. We just start with different starting points. We believe the Bible is the true history book of the universe. It tells us God created everything in 6 days, a few thousand years ago. This is the lens through which we see the world. Secular scientists start with different assumptions. They believe the Earth is billions of years old. They believe life evolved slowly over time. These assumptions guide their interpretations of the evidence. But just because we have different starting points doesn't mean we ignore evidence. We simply interpret it differently through the lens of God's Word. Let's look at an example. Marine fossils found high in the mountains of California. Evolutionists say these fossils prove that the ocean floor slowly rose over millions of years. This is how they explain sea creatures being found far from water. We see it differently. We believe the global flood of Noah's day explains these fossils. The Bible describes a massive, catastrophic flood that covered the entire Earth. This flood would have been powerful enough to deposit marine life in high mountain ranges. The evidence fits with the Bible's account. We see the catastrophic power of water all around us, in canyons and rock formations. We believe the flood is the key to understanding the past. Young Earth creationists believe that the Earth's geology is best explained by catastrophic events, not slow processes over millions of years. The flood is the most important of these events. The Bible describes the flood as a global event that reshaped the Earth's surface. It explains the formation of mountains, valleys, and fossil layers. It also explains why we find marine fossils on mountaintops and evidence of rapid burial. We see evidence of catastrophic events all around us. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and tsunamis show us the power of nature. We believe these events, especially the global flood, are the key to understanding the Earth's history. Secular scientists reject the idea of a global flood. They say there's no evidence for it. They rely on dating methods that assume millions of years. These methods are based on assumptions that we believe are flawed. They also reject the idea that God created the world in 6 days. They say it contradicts their evidence. But their evidence is interpreted through their belief in evolution. We believe the Bible is a more reliable source of truth than man's changing ideas. We trust God's word over man's wisdom. Young Earth creationism is often dismissed as unscientific, but we believe our views are supported by evidence. We use the same scientific methods as secular scientists. We observe, we test, and we draw conclusions. The difference is, our conclusions are based on the Bible as the ultimate authority. We believe the Bible is the true history book of the universe, and we believe the evidence, when interpreted correctly, supports a young Earth and a global flood. We invite you to consider the evidence for yourself. Don't just accept what you've been told. Think critically, ask questions, and above all, trust God's word.